Hello everyone, we are in the Louvre Museum to discover a painting of the Renaissance. The painting is in Denon Wing, first floor, section 05A in the Grande Galerie. The painter is Andrea Mantegna. He is a 15th century Italian painter. He was a student of Roman archaeology and son-in-law of Jacopo Bellini. The style of the painting is Renaissance. The painting is named San Sebastian and was painted in 1418. It was a religious art and it described the martyrdom of San Sebastian. We will see a video showing us the route to arrive in front of the painting. This painting breaks with the medieval style. First of all, it is 2 meters 50 high. The character is represented in life size with the landscape in the background in perspective. Mantegna was inspired by an ancient book to represent San Sebastian. He will put in this painting with ancient elements but also elements of his time. San Sebastian represents the protective shield against the plague thanks to his faith, and we see that he is in good health. When we look at the painting, we have a very realistic first impression, and then looking carefully, there are some very curious elements. The painting represents a man, San Sebastian. It's in the foreground and in the center. It is also very bright compared to the rest of the painting. Our gaze is immediately attracted to the character. He is a man who is riddled with arrows in his hand and feet, bound to a column. So this is the figure of a martyr. There are extremely realistic details such as, for example, the arrows under the skin, the blood flowing, the sheet stained with blood, the feet with all the details of the joint. It is clear that the ropes deform the skin of the arms. The very marked faces of the two actors, so all these elements are very realistic. What is less realistic is, for example, the face of the martyr who didn't die despite all the arrows in his body. It feels like he's not in pain and is calm. It's almost like a statue. His gaze is certainly a little sad, but he looks up to heaven as if he was hoping and waiting for something. Then, in the second plane, the landscape is strange. Our gaze is drawn upwards. We discover a landscape that is ancient and in ruins. It refers to the end of pagan world. You can see that nature grows back in different places. There is another curved foot next to the foot of the martyr that is at the same size. In the background, there is an imaginary city with a forum. There are also upside-down columns. A little higher, there is another city with a much more recent style rather Middle Ages of Renaissance. There is a relief that gives us a feeling of vertigo. We can therefore say that the painter made a very special staging with this landscape in perspective. Thanks all to listen to me speak about this beautiful paint. Goodbye.